Hello, Magic players. It's Corntime60, that corny guy, and you know what? I'm going for Tribal. We're going to try to do Tribal in Standard and just see how it goes. So, I am doing Tribal Vampires. It's very aggressive, 22 lands, aggressive number of lands. We have all the good one-drop vampires, Falcon Wrath, Pit Fighter, Cutthroat Contender, and Voldaren Epicure. So we have a good little 10 one-drop creatures, a slew of one-drop removal spells, because those are important. Vampire Socialite, the only tribal vampire that I could find right now that isn't, you know, over our curve. There is, what's her name? If I just look up Blood Token, and she'll show up. There is Angie, Maid of Dishonor, but 4 mana just seems a little too slow, and yeah, she can shock the opponent more or less, but it's just not good enough. It's just not quick enough. Anyway, 2-drop slot, we have the Vampire Socialite, gives all our other vampires +1/+1 counters, and it has Menace, so it's a little hard to block. Blood Tithe Harvester, one of those vampires you kind of have to run. You know, he's a 2-drop 3/2. If you have enough blood tokens, he's removal. He can even kill Sheoldred. 4 lightning strikes to deal damage to our opponent's face or their blockers. Bloodthirsty Adversary, the best aggro card in all of Standard right now. The 2-drop 2/2 with haste that can be bigger and help you recast removal spells or just burn spells. And then we have Infernal Grasp, because that's the kill spell of the format, and Sheoldred is around. We are aggro, which means we have to be able to kill Sheoldred somehow. In the 3-drop slot, we have 2 Dominating Vampires. I started with 3, but I don't know that it's quite good enough, so the opponent doesn't always have creatures. Mana value less than or equal to the number of vampires you control. Lets you steal one of your opponent's creatures and throw it at them. You can join me or feed me. Choose fast. Like that card. And 1 copy of Warhost's Frenzy gives all my creatures +2 power until end of turn, and if it was kicked, whenever one of my creatures dies, I draw. Theoretically, lets me draw a bunch of cards if the opponent board wipes. We'll see if that ever happens. And let's just jump into some Standard. You may have noticed I changed my avatar to a vampire. I changed my sleeves to vampire sleeves. We're going all in on the vampires right now. This is Lord Xander, the Grixis vampire. Maestros vampire demon noble guy. We will start with Mountain. Okay, another land is not ideal here. I do think I need to cut that down, which is kind of unfortunate. That's not a card most people would run. A 2-drop 1/3. That's actually a problem for me right now. Shigeki, sure. Let's just keep killing his creatures, as long as he keeps playing things that have 3 toughness. Sheesh. Oh, did he just miss a land drop? Let's just kill the opponent's creatures. I would love to hold on to this, if I can. Let me think. Let's just start throwing our cards out. Let's be aggro, play all the creatures, not worry about holding cards up. Opponent is short on lands. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We actually had lethal next turn with the Warhost's Frenzy. And that is the third game I've won with frickin' vampires. The first game I recorded. I've been surprised how well this deck is actually working. And I wanted to play Warhost's Frenzy too. But you see, case in point, why we run so many removal spells. Because maybe the opponent's playing green. Usually they're probably not, but, you know, on the off chance they are, we can kill their stuff. There's a little flavor for you. The big forest of Yavimaya covers the coast. You notice he has a dagger down there. He's ready to... He's like, oh, check out this statue. Oh, surprise, you got stabbed. Alright, Pit Fighter. Not sure which of these is better to play first. Like, I actually don't know which of those is better to play first. I guess I'll go with a... Oh, shoot. That is not the one that... That's not the pain land. That's the tap land. I probably shouldn't be running these, honestly. Comes in tapped. Es no bueno. That slowed me down a lot. Yeah, we'll attack. Try to play the Harvester. If it resolves, I probably crack the Blood Token and pitch a Blood Tithe Harvester to draw. For anyone out there who doesn't know, Blood Token lets you pay 1, discard a card, sacrifice the Blood Token, and draw a card. A lot of things let us sacrifice a thing, discard a thing, and draw cards. This lets us discard a card, sacrifice a vampire, draw 2 cards. Let's see what he does. It is the Haughty Djinn. Can I cancel that? Because maybe I just play Blood Tithe Harvester and kill the Haughty Djinn, right? No. Let's be as aggressive as we possibly can. Let's play Clawing Torment. Stops him from blocking. Don't really feel like sacrificing that. What does my opponent do here? Another Haughty Djinn. Well, that is an option. So, I probably should have killed one. Do I want to pitch the Pit Fighter to draw cards? I think I do, actually. Let's draw. Maybe I can hit something useful. Let us strike a U-face. I will strike you upon the face. DLS 1309. How did he syncopate? He only had 1 mana. Oh, he has 2 Haughty Djinns. So that's why he could syncopate for 2. Very neat. Okay, opponent, you have 6 turns to kill me. And you can't really attack with both Djinns because I will just attack with my Harvester. Clawing Torment. You lose 1 life a turn. He's gonna bounce it. Yep, there goes Clawing Torment. Okay, so I definitely misplayed. I should have played the Harvester, killed the Haughty Djinn, held back the Clawing Torment. That pokes him for 1. Let's play Blood Tithe Harvester. Get me another blood token. Kill one of the Haughty Gens. I don't know if because he can't attack right now, or he pretty much just dies. So I don't know if I use these to draw or keep them out so I can kill the Djinn with Blood Tithe Harvester. I'm leaning towards keep them out so I can kill the Djinn. The other Djinn that he's about to cast. Or not. My turn. How many instants and sorceries do I have? Just one. Dominating Vampire does kind of help, though. Go down to 1. Alright. So I should have just taken the Djinn and killed him. I could still draw, like, Lightning Strike or something, and he probably has a counter spell. Try to draw a Lightning Strike. Let's try to play Pit Fighter. The opponent's gonna draw a million cards and try to... he did have Syncopate. See, he would have just countered the Dominating Vampire. I don't know if he attacks here. Like, it's an option, for sure. Yep, he attacked. GG, yeah, Voldaren Epicure would kill him. This deals 1 damage to the opponent and creates a blood token. Let there be blood. Let there be blood. Alright, this is a slow song. I don't want to listen to a slow song. Alright. There we go. I keep drawing Pit Fighters. Now, this is the land we want. The Pain Land. I'll leave it up there for a second so you can appreciate it. That's a vampire skull. I know it looks like some kind of demon skull or something, but actually it's a vampire skull. Just trust me. Let's just play him. That 2-drop 2/2 with haste. Take 4. Play another tapped land and you're well on your way to being dead. Play an underdog and watch it get cut down. I do not feel like getting rid of the Pit Fighter to draw right now. Can also Infernal Grasp any creature they play, including the ninja token that they're about to make. Yep. You create a ninja token. They're definitely running Sheoldred, though. We'll do it anyway. If they play Sheoldred, we lose. And that was a misplay. Holy crap. Okay, let's hit you for 4, and now I am leaning towards, I think I actually get rid of the adversary and hang on to the Pit Fighter. And we'll play another Pit Fighter. And hope they don't have the Meat Hook. Ye Old Meat Hook Massacre would be the end of me right now. If they don't have it, I can knock them down to 1. Even Sheoldred's not actually... there's a Meat Hook Massacre. There is a Meat Hook Massacre. I don't have anything good to cast with the Bloodthirsty. I will pay just to get the +1 and then not cast a spell. Kaido is kind of stupid right now, so... yeah, Meat Hook Massacre. That is the one card that totally killed us just then. Now here's Sheoldred, which I cannot gain control of with the Dominating Vampire. So, we just have to wait. Opponent is gaining 2 life a turn. So, I probably wasn't supposed to kill the ninja. And I probably wasn't supposed to play out that other Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter. I don't have anything that gives me, like, 2... I should have held up the land in case I draw an Epicure. Yeah, Corpse Appraiser on top of everything is just... Although if I draw another Vampire, I can steal it. Harvester. The longer this goes on, the worse this gets for us. I can take his Corpse Appraiser and throw both of those at him, but I think that's actually wrong. I really should have held up the land to discard to that blood token. If we can steal Sheoldred, we might actually have a shot, but if the opponent just keeps gaining life for like 1 more turn, yeah, it's over. I misplayed. Should have held up the kill spell, knowing they were going to play a Sheoldred eventually. Sheoldred is obnoxious. It would be cool if they did, like, Tribal as a format. I don't know how you would make that work, but, you know. You can have soldiers versus clerics versus vampires versus whoever else. On the draw, this hand is kind of awful, actually. Yeah, I probably have to play a kill spell here, so I can't afford to play Socialites. So I'm at 0. Not gonna sacrifice my thing to do the thing. He's reading Cutthroat Contender and wondering why I would run bad cards. He's like, huh, my opponent's playing bad cards. What's up with that? Shut up. Don't make fun of my bad cards. Alright, I wish I could realistically play Clawing Torment here. Oh, he's just gonna let it get in. Socialite. Let's get some +1s and pass. Yep. Restoration of Iganjo. That's fair. My turn. Sulphurous Springs, not bad. Alright, Clawing Torment on you. And we will just swing out, I think. If they choose to block with their Kirin-touched Orochi, they can. To take just slightly less damage. And now we will play another Socialite, buff the team, and pass. That goes back into their hand. We kind of don't care. They lose a life on upkeep. We have a kill spell to remove whatever gets in our way. And a lot of damage coming their way. If I were to have killed their 1/1 instead of letting them block with it... Oh man, Circle of Confinement. Well, that's good. Look at that. This randomly relevant anti-vampire card that the opponent is running. And Wedding Announcement. The opponent has produced a slew of blockers from out of nowhere. My turn. Alright, well that's worthless. We're gonna kill the Kami. But first... We're going to get rid of this land and see if we can get something else useful. That might count. Alright, Infernal Grasp. He kind of has to block both of these in order to avoid dying. Alright, green-white enchantment deck. Iganjo flips next turn, so we have to get in as much damage as possible right this moment. 6 is pretty good. That doesn't gain life or anything. Yeah, that does not gain life. So, I think we might have it. Unless they have a way to remove their own token or otherwise gain life. Holy crap. Well, as long as I'm smart enough not to attack... he's going to gain 6 life next turn. He's going to gain 6 life next turn. I need a kill spell. Look at this! Protection from vampires. This man just played a card with protection from vampires. Alright, I don't have first strike. So if I swing out, he loses 2 creatures, I lose 2 creatures, and he gains 6 life. If I don't attack, he doesn't gain 6 life. And then he has to attack next turn in order to gain the life. I guess I could have played Bloodthirsty. He would still be gaining more than he would be losing. Is this only if an opponent lost her life? Yeah. If I had a burn spell, if this was Lightning Strike, I would have just won, but nope. No such luck. Another Circle of Confinement. Gonna get rid of the other Socialite. Epicure. Pit Fighter. Did my opponent... Oh, he did lose life this turn. Wait a minute. We might not be out of this yet. Get rid of that. Draw me a Lightning Strike. Nope. We get 2 swamps. Borrowed time. Oh, that's not a Lightning Strike. Opponent gains 8 life. Yeah, I would have attacked with Architect too. No blocks. GG. He's already saying GG. If I could have just drawn a kill spell. I will draw 2 cards, 2 useless, worthless cards that do nothing. Alright. GG. Win some, lose some. That's kind of the way it has to go. I mean, Circle of Confinement, though. And Catilda. I never thought about it, but the green-white deck has just passively hate for the vampire deck, which seems really random since vampires aren't even relevant in this format. I will keep this. It's so bad. It is so bad. This hand is ugly. But we have a couple vampires, we have a couple removal spells. Well, nothing that can remove that. We're gonna just kill ourselves to deal some damage here. Even 18 to 18. He's gonna draw with Bankbuster, probably. Guess I just play another Blood Tithe Harvester, honestly. Hit you for 5. Play another Blood Tithe Harvester. Make more blood. Oh wait, that taps for blue. Our opponent is Esper. Or Obscura, I guess is what they call it now. They have blue, they have counterspells. They have Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Do I just kill it at upkeep? I think I just kill it during my upkeep. But if I do that, he crews up Bankbuster. Yeah, I still think I kill it before I draw. He's gonna crew. Swamp! I should have waited. Alright. Oh well. Kill Bankbuster. Pay a life. Swing out. And pass. I may discard the other Harvester to a blood token. Edgar, the Vampire Noble. See, there aren't enough good white vampires, though, for me to actually care about that. He resolves. He sure does. My turn. Alright, Epicure. Yep. And we will just kill Edgar. I know he gets a vampire with lifelink next turn, but next turn is a whole turn from now. But if they're running Edgar, then they're also somewhat tribal vampires. Actually, you can just run Edgar Markov and call it tribal vampires. Another Sheoldred. Stop at my upkeep. Nah, I'll let myself lose the 2. So if I dominate Sheoldred, that's one way to win. But I think lightning striking the opponent's face is a better way to win. Yeah. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? He can make disappear it. That's fine. He counters it. Decline. He counters my spell. He counters the lightning strike, and then I just play the bloodthirsty adversary and swing out. GG. He didn't let me swing out. Or she. Tesca. Tesca sounds more like a girl's name, because in Spanish, girls' names end in A, right? Francesca versus Francisco. MTG Arena allows you to see which of your friends are playing right now. I don't have any MTG Arena friends. I don't know how you even, like, send a friend request to someone unless you know them personally in real life. Keep this. This is not great. It's slow. It's slow. It depends what I'm up against. I have 2 kill spells, so... And the opponent's already gaining life. Trap House. They got a forest, but I doubt they're mono green if they're running these lands. The very relevant life gain that my opponent is playing. If they play something I can kill, I kill it. If they don't play something I can kill, I don't kill it. He's still playing those. Is he running that card that gets all the lands back from your graveyard? That would be very silly and very neat. I would like to see that, actually. Yeah, we'll play Blood Tithe Harvester. Pass. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have lethal next turn with Warhost Frenzy, so... He is playing Splendid Reclamation. Get all the lands back. That is fun. Let's get rid of Voltage Surge. So I do not have lethal next turn, because he just gains 3 more life. But he will go down to 3. He will go down to 3 life, which means Lightning Strike off the top will be lethal. Not Voltage Surge. That can't hit players. Only creatures. So it's like Bant, Splendid Reclamation deck. I'm pretty sure I just play this and swing out. Like... I think I just play this, buff the team, knock you down to 3, and then pass. We have Cut Down, so we can kill a weak creature. Opponent doesn't look like they're playing weak creatures. More life gain. Yup. He could play another Splendid Reclamation, but I don't think that would gain him enough life to survive. A Wandering Emperor would hit pretty hard. Control target creature that vampires you. Oh, it could give itself haste. I'm stupid. I didn't realize Dominating Vampire. When I play it, I can target itself, gain control of my own Dominating Vampire, and give itself haste. So the opponent could be dead right now if I had played differently. Arrgh. Probably doesn't matter. Doesn't look like it's gonna matter. Even if they gain 2 more life, it doesn't matter. It's not gain control of target creature and opponent controls or anything. So we'll play Dominating Vampire. Target Dominating Vampire. Gives it haste. Gaining 2 life is not gonna save you, buddy. Nice. That is neat. Normally you would use this to gain control of your opponent's creature, but you can also use Dominating Vampire on itself to make it a 3/3 with haste. That's actually really good. I might run more of that. Alright, this Vampire Jamboree is coming to an end, because I'm gonna make some tea and chill out and not play Magic for a little while. And by for a little while, I mean for the rest of the night, probably. Thole. Hello, Thole. Yeah, I'll keep it. 2 creatures, 2 removal spells. Very good. Hello. Yeah, I'll say hello. Epicure. He probably swings with Evolved Sleeper because Mono Black feels like they are aggro, even though they are not. He might play an Underdog. Nope. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Another Evolved Sleeper, okay. Might want to hold on to the Adversary, actually. And just play Harvester for now. Because I can maybe play this for 5 later. That may have been wrong. Maybe playing too slow. Maybe playing too slow. Like hell, I'm gonna block. And we're saving this for Sheoldred. Aggressive Sabotage, making me discard 2 cards. That'll be the lands, for sure. Well, that changes things a little. Now playing the adversary for 5 is extremely unrealistic. But we can just hit them hard. Nobody plays Mind Rot in this format. Aggressive Sabotage. Psh. Psh. Oh man, he can make either of those a 3/3. So I think I just Lightning Strike him, honestly. I can also just kill that Evolved Sleeper with Blood Tithe Harvester. Kill the other one with Infernal Grasp. The thing is, then if they cast a Sheoldred, we lose. I kind of want to just strike their face. I could just play Clawing Torment. I could even just Lightning Strike them. And wait, and let them use the Evolved Sleepers however they feel like. It feels bad, but I think doing nothing is the right play here. And just Lightning Strike their face during my turn. Yeah, make it a 3/3. I don't really care. If they play Sheoldred, we kill Sheoldred. If they don't, we strike their face. He's reading Blood Tithe Harvester and wondering why I didn't kill one of the sleepers with it. Oh wait, he's red. That's weird. There she is. There she is. Let's kill you. I should have let the opponent attack first, because they might have attacked, thinking they could use Sheoldred to block. Clawing Torment on you. He can't make that a 3/3. So I could swing with everything. And depending on how he blocks, or I can just kill it with Blood Tithe, swing for 3. Yeah. If I attack and he blocks optimally, it's the same outcome. So we will swing for 3. And play Socialite. Does he have Cut Down? Oh, you can actually make Evolved Sleeper weaker. That I did not think about that. It's not enough to kill it, though. Because it has a +1 counter. Or no. Because it can become a 2/2. Oh, man, sacrificing it. The exploit. But does he target me? Does he target himself? Draw 2, lose 2. And if he draws 2 and loses 2, I think he loses the game. But if he makes me draw 2, I could easily draw another Clawing Torment or something. Brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swing out, he blocks there, yeah. He can block the Bloodthirsty Adversary. Take 4, and then I Lightning Strike his face. Infernal Grasp. He loses 2 to that. Takes 2 from the Epicure, and then I say GG and Lightning Strike the face of Thole. This deck is actually fun and not that bad. I was having a lot of trouble getting even close to getting out tier 4. I'm gonna play one more game. I'm gonna play one more game just to see if I can get up to tier 3. Because I've been stuck in Platinum tier 4 for like weeks while I've been on this losing streak. standard format right now is... it's like playing Dragon Quest 3 or Dragon Quest 7, any of the early Dragon Quest games, where you have to grind for like 12 hours just to level up once. That's my description of this format. This is like Mono Black, quote-unquote aggro, which is a really slow, grindy deck, and then Mono Blue, quote-unquote aggro, which is a really slow, grindy deck, which it looks like that's what I'm up against. Does he bounce it? Are you going to Fading Hope something that has an enters the battlefield ability? I don't think you are. I think I have to try the Bloodthirsty Adversary, even though I know it's going to get countered. I think I have to try it. Oh, he didn't counter it. That means he's going to bounce it, right? Come on. There we go. Returns it to my hand. Delver? Delver? Do I just kill it? Or do I wait for it to flip? I'm gonna try to kill it. Because if he doesn't have a Delver flip, he doesn't really have things to do. Maybe I was supposed to play Bloodthirsty Adversary first, in case he has Syncopate. And there is Syncopate. Let's swing for one. Opponent is low on cards, but all he has to do is play Haughty Djinn, and then he's in a decent position. Adversary. Why am I so adversarial, you may ask? Because, I don't know. Now I very slowly kill my opponent with 1/1s. Or not. I mean, it depends what they play. You're not gonna trick me, I know that can't block. I don't ever need 4 mana, so... we're gonna pass. Impulse. Yep. You want an Impulse? I will Strika you face. While you have no mana to play counter spells. And I have Kill Spell, and if anyone's wondering what Clawing Torment does, because this is not a card people normally play, but it is one of my favorite aggro cards. The art is incredible. Look at that. Big Grudge vibes. Resolve. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as it is a creature, it gets -1/-1 and cannot block. Enchant permanent has, at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. It is very nice for stopping the opponent from doing things. From blocking with their creatures. And losing 1 a turn, it adds up. It really does. Let me see. So, I'd rather play this on something like a Haughty Djinn. So, let's try to kill that. Spell Pierce. I guess I should have played the land first. Oh well. So, he blocks. He does not. Maybe. Maybe he's trying to flip that with Delver. And let's try for the Socialite. Can't Spell Pierce that. Can't even syncopate it with no mana. You can bounce it, but it's still going to put counters on the Epicures. Does he flip the Delver? Nope. That means he did not draw the fuel he wants. Tolarian Terror. Holy crap. Okay. I guess I try to Clawing Torment that. He's going to Fading Hope. Okay. So I definitely put Torment on the Terror. Ward 2. That's fine. I can pay the 3 mana. Dominating Vampire. Haha, that's fun. Alright, let's do this right. Black, colorless, red. Yes. Ward, pay with the mana I already have. Now that can't block. Do you feel like taking 2? Well, do ya, bub? Take an extra 1. He flips the Delver. He does not flip the Delver. Another Tolarian Terror. That's some fucking science right there. I want him to flip the Delver, actually. Because if he flips it, I can take it away. Oh, well. I can strike his face, put counters, and then swing out. But then the Delver dies. He concedes. I mean, he was going to lose. It was just a matter of how. And we have gotten to Platinum Tier 3. Who would have thunk it that Tribal Vampires can actually make it in this format when Mono Blue is playing all these cards? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you like watching me play Tribal decks, then go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll make a Merfolk deck for Historic. In fact, I think I already have one. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe. Peace out, y'all.